Hey guys, Ben Pearson, the Roadster Tracker, and welcome back to another episode of Kerbal Space Program 2. We can see the funky bug that seems to happen when we quit while we have a spacecraft mission going on, especially right after a crash, and then reload. I'm just going to clean up some of this debris here. And I don't know why it didn't destroy any of this. This is weird. I'm hitting the destroy button, confirm, destroy. Whatever. Game. Let's go to the VAB. We're going to fix up our Dres spacecraft here. Maybe this time we'll even go to Dres, who knows. Let's see. Once again, it did not save my spacecraft. This is really kind of starting to get annoying. Okay, it did save the spacecraft. Good. Whew. So, we've decided that there's too much fuel on the stage. So we're gonna do a smaller spacecraft here. Let's see, it'll still be large, but we'll go with let's go with maybe 5,000. Let's go with this size. Now, what's the difference between this and the other one? I don't know. Yeah, it has both methane and oxidizer, so that's weird. Well, we're gonna go ahead and put in our orbital. Let's see what the delta V says. Doesn't seem to make much of a difference though. Whatever. Let's just go ahead and put some more hydrogen tanks in. Okay, we're gonna save this as the Dres Mark III. I don't know why it's saying overwrite, because it's clearly that we're not overwriting this. So, why? Oh, because the staging's all wonky. Okay, let's kill a couple of these stages. Stage 6 is actually our first stage. And then the side boosters come off. When do they come off? Don't know why they're not coming off. Let's middle click here, okay. Let's see if we can raise the thing up a bit. Wow, that is a big honkin' RTG. Invalid anchor. Just want to raise the thing up. Can't we do that? Invalid anchor. What the? What are you doing, game? Okay, it was in assembly mode, whatever that is. Supposedly, Well, that's interesting. Not particularly helpful, but supposedly the number keys were supposed to allow you to move through things, but they don't. Okay. So we actually, this staging is all wonky. That's the 4 splits. And the main engine comes off here. Then, let's see here. That'll be a split, and we can combine those stages, kill that one. Combine these 2 and kill this. And this is a good Dres Mark III. Okay. Let's check our engineering report. Thrust to weight ratio is less than 1. I guess it's all that hydrogen. So we'll put more strap-ons. Okay, we got a high thrust to weight ratio. Let's see, trip planner, round trip to Dres. This destination is problematic. Really? I think it'll be fine. Maybe we'll put another hydrogen tank on. You know what? Let's do that. Check the engineering report. Why? Those only have 8 tons of hydrogen? That's so little. That's so little. I know hydrogen's not that dense of a fuel, but... Alright, let's strut it up. Let's try this baby. Now, before we do anything, not training center, let's go to, ooh, the funky music. Tracking center. We're going to look at just the planets here, and we're going to see if we can orbital characteristics. Can we set Bop? Wait. Bop is a moon, though. Okay. Dres. Focus. I do like the new focus screen. Set target. And then, does it have anything that helps us line things up? Debris, can we destroy this? Apparently not. Colonies are a thing, but we can't start one. Alright, so the time to line up. Let's just wait a while. That actually went surprisingly quick. Sorry. Be going out in this direction. I think we want it to be a little bit later. Yeah, the warp time is a little bit faster here for the max warp. Okay. I think this is a good approximation for Dres. So let's go ahead and launch now. Please, Dres Mark III is still intact. Engineer report says it is still good to go. It's probably rather light on the fuel for the return trip, but that's fine. Let's chock it full of Kerbals. And let's launch. Z target launch. 6, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, launch. And we are screaming off the pad. Excellent. The music's growing on me. It does feel suitably epic. So we're gonna try to lean a little bit more over. We're looking good. Good gravity turn. Let's lock on prograde at this point in time. Uh-oh. This is not good. Oh no! Alright, well, this is a nice simulation run here. It's clear that we need to have some kind of fin control, and we won't need that once the Methalox engine is done, so that's good to know. Sorry for the little music glitch. The recording of this game, it's not really set yet to record properly for YouTube and such. There's a mode called borderless that I'll even show you. Like, the selection is just wonky here. It's supposed to be set to borderless, which will allow me to properly do stuff like that, but meh. We'll get there someday. So let's just see how much. 3,000. I mean, that's way more than we need. So let's do this. We're gonna put a half-sized fuel tank there. And then if I put this on, what's it gonna say? Okay. So what about reducing the weight? This RTG is so big. We don't really need something that big. We just need a little bit of power. An extra small RTG that we're going to keep one right there will do great. Oh, haha. Let's put you actually right there. Okay, that's better. Now we're still going to need to put the landing legs on. We need to somehow get this thing up to 15 RTG. Parachutes, RCS. We don't have resources, it looks. Which is fine. I always like the large lander legs, because the lander legs always are a problem. Okay, we're gonna take this off. We're gonna put another nuclear stage to take us home. So we'll have to use hydrogen for this. Not XL, just large. Let's move this up a bit, and there we go. Now we got all kinds of wonky staging. Why? Come on, game. You gotta do better than this. So let's see, when that stage, that fires, that's good. So kill that stage. Do we have a decoupler? We do not have a final decoupler, so let's go ahead and put one in. So you go there. Okay, I think this is good, and we have a lot more delta V now. This is excellent. So the Dres Mark IV is now ready for launch. And since we're not going to properly, re-enter, I think this will do just fine. The timing should still be as good as it was before. Oh yeah, fins. We need a little bit of fin control. This thing is a little bit unruly, to say the least. I also suspect that structurally it's going to be kind of an issue. Let's put a medium control fin. We're just gonna one-part it. Okay, that'll do. And you know what? I'm gonna say that fin's good enough. So save, launch. Do another test run of this. Should have probably put the fins lower, but that's fine. Launch. Cool. Man, this thing is a beast. I can't even imagine how bright this thing would be in real life. Try to keep it stable. I mean, the top is shimming a bit. I think this is going to be a launch that we have to go largely straight up. The aerodynamics is going to be a killer otherwise. Ooh, that thing is shaking around the top quite a bit. Okay, I'm going to try to control this. We do have a lot of control authority, so... Oh dear. We're still spiraling out of control, so alright. Let's revert to the VAB. We'll just assume we could abort here and, parachute landing. We all know parachute landing's safe. But I think what we're gonna do... I got some ideas. I think we need to make the vehicle less tall. So let's focus in on here for a sec. Now we have this adapter what we're gonna do is we'll dump these guys. We're gonna replace that with a large, extra large. Maybe 2 of them. And then we need our engine. I'm going to say good enough. Dres Mark 5. So that's less tall. That should help quite a bit. And then we're also going to strut this thing up a little bit better. I don't see the struts on there. We'll lock everything to its neighbor. Okay. You actually need to change the workspace name. This is first. We'll call that. I think this will work better. So now our delta V is quite a bit lower. Why? Because this engine should be with that stage. There we go. Now we've got some killer spacecraft. Killer delta V. Launch. And we have another death on the launch pad for no discernible reason. This game, man. I will say, I think it handles the low frame rates better than KSP original did, but maybe I'm off there. Oh dear. Alright, revert to launch. We'll try this again. And if, well, we'll see. There is some serious wonkiness here. Look at, this isn't that complicated of a spacecraft. It really isn't. Okay. Managed to lift off. What the? Okay. So there's obviously something horribly wrong in the design here. I thought this would be more stable. Let's bring the spacecraft a little bit higher. So let's see here. Oh, the strut didn't get replicated. That's weird. So that's probably a big part of the problem. The fins, let's tweak you. And then let's get our struts going. Now we see those struts. Beautiful. I'm still going to call this the Mark 5 because this really hasn't changed. This is just fixing the struts. And hopefully this will be a little bit more stable. Skip countdown. Who needs a countdown? Okay, this is so much better. It's not shaking around at all vertically anymore. It's just looking good. So we're gonna start to do a little bit of a gravity turn. One thing to keep in mind is the stability will probably decrease once the solids leave. And our control authority does quite a bit too. Okay, we are starting to shake around a bit. So I think I'm gonna try to just stay stable here. I'm actually gonna lock it to prograde. We've got enough of a gravity turn where we'll be fine until, you know, we have more control. Ooh, I do, this music, okay, it's growing on me. I do like it now. I was very missing the original, but this feels like a suitably epic adventure. The rocket sounds are pretty great too. Oh, that was a mistake. Hang on. I thought that the solid rockets had failed, or had burnt out, and I ejected them too early. So that would have been the death of all my Kerbals in real life, but whoops. Looks like I'm clipping a little bit. Interesting. Alright, let's try this one more time. We're just gonna keep going straight up until we hit about 1,000, then we're gonna do just a very, very small gravity turn. Spacecraft looks pretty good. Okay, we're go for gravity turn. We're turning a little bit to the south, which I don't like. Okay, this is good. Perfect. Lock on prograde. Surface speed is going up. Look at the effects though. See the little vortices that are happening from our fins and everything. I do like it's not the same songs either, but it is all epic sounding. Still got a ways to go for our solids. Love how our Delta V is continuing to grow. Stay on target. Uh-oh. Don't go off target. Good, good, good. I just heard the sound change and I thought the solids may have finished, but they didn't. Don't know why it changed so much, actually. I would like to have more of a gravity turn by this point in time, and we are going to lose some stability. We should probably try to do that before we ditch the solids. Okay, looking good so far. We're high now. We can... Let's tilt way over. Woo! I'm actually gonna hold off. We're gonna time warp. Quite a bit, actually. We already have our Apoasis that's pretty high, to say the least. Should be able to easily orbit with this. We could probably do a lot more nuclear engines to take advantage of the upper part of the atmosphere. Okay, I'm gonna... It should be trying to get to prograde. Oh boy. Let's go ahead and do this so we get a little bit of thrust vector control. I probably should have a lot more power on this. A lot more RCS control. Okay, we're getting there. We are rotating slowly. Very slowly. That's unfortunate. Well, we need to burn, but we don't really want to burn down. Yeah, this will be fine. Okay, we got our control. We're right on the money, and we are actually increasing a bit, so this is good. We should be able to achieve orbit, no problem. Guess this is like the F1 engine, because it has a pre-burner exhaust, which looks pretty neat. I'm gonna actually lock this manually at the just horizontal node. We're not gonna do prograde when prograde is actually taking us down. Still got a lot of delta V to make orbit, but that's okay. We're not gonna quite, well, we should make orbit with the Mammoth, but barely. Actually, would kind of like to ditch the Mammoth here, so we should decrease the amount of fuel for future attempts here and rely more on our nuclear engines. Okay, we'll be barely to orbit. There we go, auto orbital. Yeah, okay, I'm starting to understand what that means. Okay, map. Let's figure out our Dres. So we are going in this direction. Dres is our target. So we'll want to burn about here. It's so weird that there was an impact. That's... Do we have a moon flyby? Is that... It's okay, actually. As long as we don't see an impact. Okay, we're clearly not going out the right angle anymore, so let's adjust our timing here. I think something vaguely like this is desired. Yeah, that'll do. Oh boy, this is a big honkin' burn. Oh, look at how close they are. Okay, let's see if we can adjust our timing a little bit and maybe we'll get a little closer. Okay, that was definitely an improvement in efficiency. Right about there. The timing is just a little bit off. We're just a little bit ahead of it. So let's see here. Keep tweaking the orbits a bit. The intercept 2, though, is very, very close right there. I think this may be close enough. That we can just do a second warp plan. Let's see if we can tweak this just a scooch more. Yeah. We're close, but not quite there. Maybe change the time just a scooch. So we're still pretty far. Let's try maybe a little bit earlier. Just gonna keep adjusting this until we have an intersection here. Maybe a little later. Okay. So really, it's earlier is the key, I think, for that second one, which I think is what we're going to aim for. Right there was super close. And then it disappeared. So there is an intercept that's close to there. The problem is we're out of plane. So we're going to do a correction for that later, but I think this is going to be our path. So let's lock on the maneuver. It's going to take us a long time to rotate ourselves because I stupidly, as always, forget to put in any kind of reaction control system to better do this. So we're just relying on the little dinky spacecraft here to move this giant rocket. But we have plenty of time here to do the maneuver. In fact, I'm going to We're still moving towards the node. Yeah, I believe we are. Just looking to see if it shows full control. Well, we are seeming to do some rotating, so I guess that's going to be good enough. Yeah, the nav ball is moving. Let's just see, does the nav ball still continue to move when we time warp? No, it stops. That's too bad. So we're just gonna have to do this the slow way. Tell you what, this has been long enough. I'm gonna put a cut in here and we will continue next time once the spacecraft is pointed up and head on our way to Dres. Thanks guys for everything, and until next time, keep on tracking. Take care guys.